After literally being inundated with a request, this is what's on my OnePlus 3. Being new to Android, I have kept this thing fairly stock. I'm using Oxygen OS, which is what is preloaded onto the OnePlus 3, and I've tried to keep a similar feel to the layout I had on my iPhone. So I have a whole home screen full of icons, and then I have an app drawer with everything else. I only have one home screen, and that keeps all my daily driver apps, so let's have a look at what they are. My favourite social media platform after YouTube is Instagram. Follow me at Chris_guess, closely followed by Twitter. You can follow me there too. My handle's the same as Instagram, so why not check me out? I'm also fairly active on Pinterest, where I mostly follow boards related to home improvement. Of course, no prizes for guessing YouTube's on the home screen. I keep an eye on my channel there, occasionally make small edits to descriptions and titles, and generally keep an eye over what's going on, alongside YouTube Creator Studio. My default apps for messaging are WhatsApp and Hangouts, and for email I use Google Inbox, which is much improved over the Gmail app, and I actually really like it. I think it's a really nice way to handle your email. So if you haven't had a look at that, then check it out. I also use 1Password. It saves a bunch of time, and it also makes up for that part of my brain that's missing, which retains password information. So if you haven't got that, I highly recommend it. Apps that don't make it onto the home screen but are worth a mention include some of the Adobe products. Adobe Photoshop Fix being one of my favourite. I use this to edit the occasional Instagram photo, or in the case of the last video, the screenshot for the thumbnail. Here's an example of the things you can do. You can use a healing brush to airbrush out specific things. Here's a quick example here. Pretty crude in that example, but you get the idea. You can also use it to do other edits like colour correction, cropping, smoothing areas, sharpening areas. It's really useful for posting photographs to social media, and I use it quite a lot. And it's only just come to Android. I used to use it on the iPhone a lot and was very happy to see it made the Play Store, so I highly recommend anyone who uses Instagram a lot and finds unsightly things in the background, this is worth a go. Next on the list, Adobe Capture. You can use this to create vector graphics by taking a photograph and then importing them into Illustrator so that you can edit the curves. Here's an example. If I take a photograph of the cover of this book, I can create a perfect vector graphic and later import that into Illustrator for edit. It does a pretty good job. It needs some trial and error, but you can see, as in this example, it gives you a great outline. You do, however, need a Creative Cloud subscription, so if you haven't got one of those, I don't think you can use the app, therefore you might want to avoid it. Amongst other apps I use is the Nike Running Club app, formerly the Nike Running app, and if you want to see more about this app, you can check out my review up in the top right hand corner. I hope you enjoyed what's on my OnePlus 3. If you did, give it a like. If you think I'm missing any apps that I should have, then leave a comment down below. And if you really love the video, then consider hitting that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one.